Picture a corporate boardroom in Paris. The energy is high. Executives are leaning forward over a sleek table, actively debating new concepts, and fully embracing a newly rolled-out leadership program. A month later, that exact same curriculum is introduced in Lilongwe, Malawi. But instead of lively debate, the room is quiet. Participants hesitate to speak up, and the core concepts fail to land. Why does a perfectly executed strategy collapse when nothing changes except the geography? The answer lies in a common corporate assumption, the myth of the universal leader. Organizations frequently operate as if a single one-size-fits-all model can develop managers everywhere, identical in a Berlin office park and a Nairobi nonprofit. By treating management as a universal language, global developers have built a generation of programs that are blind to the realities of cultural context. This oversight isn't an abstract theory. It triggers systemic friction across the global economy.
A global heat map shows 90% of executives across 68 countries identify cross-cultural management as their top challenge. Yet 70% of programs are evaluated purely on participant reactions. And links to tangible team outcomes? The data drops to zero. Companies are spending billions of dollars on curriculums that feel good in the moment, creating an illusion of progress without building actual real-world capability. The entire system is built on a fundamental flaw, the idea that leadership is a completely culturally neutral concept. How a manager communicates or builds trust is tightly bound to local norms. In some environments, direct, assertive communication signals competence. In others, that exact same style is perceived as aggressive and disrespectful. While a Western executive might be encouraged to loudly promote their personal achievements, a leader in a collectivist culture is expected to step back and emphasize team harmony. When corporations ignore these nuances, the resulting friction extends far beyond an ineffective seminar and creates tangible business damage. You can see the consequences of unchecked cultural ignorance in incidents like the 2018 public backlash against the retailer H&M over a racially insensitive advertisement. In the workplace, the damage is quieter. Imported Western-centric training models leave non-Western professionals feeling alienated, eroding trust and causing deep disengagement among the very talent the company wants to cultivate. Applying a generic leadership model to non-Western professionals fails to build their capacity and often results in organizational damage. To fix this broken system, we need a specific, data-backed capability called cultural intelligence, or CQ. CQ is the active ability to adapt your behavior so you can operate effectively in different cultural contexts. This is a practiced skill, distinct from the passive awareness of cultural differences. A 2025 study of healthcare professionals in Oman provides clear proof of how this applied skill works in practice. The researchers abandoned the generic Western curriculum. Instead, they built a program customized to local Omani values and governance norms. The results were striking: substantial gains in self-awareness, advanced strategic thinking, and team-wide collaboration. Contextual relevance, not a universal curriculum, drives the behavioral shifts that leaders need to succeed. We have the data to show this pays off. This chart shows culturally competent managers boost overall team performance by up to 35%, and 93% of U.S. employers seek talent capable of working across cultural lines. The time of the culturally blind corporate playbook has passed. Program developers must rebuild their systems from the ground up, using deep empathy and narrative tools that reflect local, frontline realities. It's time to stop training professionals for a hypothetical corporate vacuum and start equipping them to lead in the complex, diverse world that actually exists.